Yo, what's going on, guys? Papa Sway. Today I'm going to be predicting the Seattle Seahawks 2022 to 2023 NFL schedule. I looked at the schedule, and to be honest, it's not really favorable for us, but I'm going to go through and predict how I feel about it. I do this every year, so let's get right onto it. But a few things I'm going to announce before I get onto the video is if you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing. And I have also made a community Discord, so I put a link in the community tab, so feel free to join that if you're interested. If you don't have a Discord, don't worry about it, but just thought I should make one as we are getting up there in terms of subscribers and viewers. So thank you for that. But on to the schedule. Like what I said, I've already looked through it. Doesn't really look that favorable for us, but I think we can definitely squeeze out some wins in the season. Uh, but after last season, I think I predicted us to be 12-5 last year. I'm gonna be very generous this year because I don't want to avoid the same mistakes. So let's start. Week 1, the Denver Broncos. Prime time Sunday Night Football. The revenge game for Russell Wilson. To be completely honest with you, I honestly feel like we're gonna get slaughtered. Probably 31 to 17, 31 to 14. Our offense probably will have no production against that Denver Broncos defense, and we're just gonna look bad. I think the only highlight on offense is probably only gonna be DK or Rashad Penny if we run the ball a good bit. Um, I don't think Russell Wilson's gonna completely torch us. I think he might probably, I would say, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, maybe one pick. He's still gonna have a pretty good game. I did see that Jerry Jeudy got arrested for the Denver Broncos, but I mean he was literally wide receiver 3 in my opinion. They have Tim Patrick, Cortland Sutton, and KJ Hamler, and then they still have Alberto, Javonte Williams, Melvin Gordon. They got weapons, and our defensive backs, our only good defensive backs, I would say is Jamal Adams, Quandre Diggs. Corner is still a question. I don't even know who's gonna play corner for us this year. I think Sidney Jones, and then maybe Kobe Bryant. Doubt it though. I really don't know who will be starting for Seattle. We have a lot of holes and a lot of questions. So starting the season 0-1, a loss to the Denver Broncos. San Fran, we get, I believe this is a home game against San Fran. No, at San Fran. Um, this is another tough game. I'm gonna say we lose. Start the season 0-2. I say we're gonna lose 21 to 17 against San Fran. I think San Fran can definitely rebound from last year. They had a poor season last year, or no, not last year. I think they can definitely. They won't be as good as they were last year because it hits all the way to the NFC Championship. I think they're going to be kind of average with all that Debo Samuel drama going on, and I don't think they have a true answer quarterback in Trey Lance. I think we have a shot this game, but knowing Seattle, I don't think we're going to be able to pull through. That defense is probably going to keep our offense, on locks. The offense is anything like it was last year. I doubt we're going to win much games with the offense. We're going to have to play a lot of good defense, and, playing good defense is pretty difficult as well because we've been one of the worst defenses in the league since like 2017, 2018. So I'd say this is another loss. Start the season 0-2 um, in San Fran. But, this is probably another one of those iffy games. We could win, could not, or maybe, I don't know. Then we have another home game against the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta, I think this is a win. I think this will be the first one of the season. I think the offense is going to step up. Offense is going to have a big game. Probably Rashad Penny. Big game. Kenneth Walker. Him and Kenneth are going to have a really good game. I would say we win this game 28 to 21. Atlanta, honestly, they have no talent whatsoever. They are terrible. The only good thing that they got going for them is that defense, but I don't think it'll be enough to stop the Seattle Seahawks. I don't even know who their starting quarterback is going to be. I think it's going to be Marcus Mariota, but he's literally not. I don't really consider him a top 30 quarterback. He's kind of mediocre. He's a good backup, but he's not a good starter. So this is our first one of the season, 1-2. And then at Detroit, this is another tough game. It's really just going to be if our offense can score against that defense and if our defense can stop their playmakers. I know last year we played them and I think we beat them 55 to 31. Um, but I mean, I think we're going to struggle with guarding Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jamison Williams and trying to contain T.J. Hockenson. I think it'll be a close game. I believe that we're going to pull through 24 to 21 possible overtime. It's going to be a dogfight. It's probably going to be an ugly game, but I think we're going to win. Move to 2-2 on the season, and next week, oh man, At New Orleans, this is a loss. This is a loss. No shot. Not even gonna discuss it. We're gonna get. I don't want to say any. We're gonna get our shit kicked in. Bad. They embarrassed us last year. I assume they're gonna embarrass us again this year. We could not stop Kamara. I don't think that changes this year. We haven't gotten better on defense, in my opinion, to shut a guy down like Kamara. If Kamara doesn't play, I think we can win to move to 3-2. But we're gonna assume that Kamara plays. So 2-3 on the season. I would say the score of this game. It'll be a defensive battle, but I'll say it'll be 17-10. Oh, geez, it just gets worse. Arizona Cardinals. As much as I want to say we're going to beat the Cardinals, it's not capable. I don't think it's really possible. Um, if I know we played them last year, final game of the season, we whooped their butt. But I mean, they normally kick us, kick our teeth in at home, and we kick their teeth in at home. It's just how it's been. So I assume that continues on. I would say Arizona. This will probably be a high-scoring game. We're probably going to see the offense finally start to click around week 6. I expect a big game from Kenneth and Rashad, of course. I would say we lose this game in a pretty good battle back and forth, 38-31, moving to 2-4 on the season. Los Angeles Chargers. This is an L. Not even a discussion. This is probably gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be bad. Um, if we win, I will sell my kidney. Not literally, but I don't think we're gonna win. Um, I don't even want to think of a score of this game. It's gonna be terrible. No shot. We beat them on the road. Uh, yeah, 2-5. New York Giants. I want to say this is a win, but honest to God, Giants probably gonna clap us. But I don't really know though. It's kind of tough to pick because I know they've lost a decent amount of pieces and their offense is kind of iffy. Um, it kind of just depends. If it's like when they played us 2 years ago, they whooped our butts. I don't know. I don't know what Giants team we're gonna get. I don't know what Seahawks team we're gonna get. But I assume after an embarrassing, if we go off Seattle Seahawks fashion, after an embarrassing loss, let's assume we get embarrassed by the Chargers. We're gonna come back, bounce back. We're gonna win against the Giants. I will say 14-10. It will not be a high-scoring game. It'll be close. It'll be close. It'll probably go down to a final play or a final drive. So we're gonna move to 3-5 on the season. Um, Arizona. Like I just said, they beat us at home. We beat them at home. 4-5 on the season. We're gonna win 27-23. In Arizona, defense steps up. We get on a nice win streak. Move to 4-5 on the season. Then we have Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers in Germany, at 6:30 in the morning. Um, Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this game. Um, I want to say we're gonna lose, but I mean I think it can also be a pretty close game. It just depends. Tampa's not nearly as loaded as they were last year, in my opinion. Um, they're still good by all means. They're still gonna win. They're still gonna beat us. But I could see us putting up a shot. Tom Brady has yet to beat Seattle in the regular season. He's beaten us in the postseason, but he's yet to beat us in the regular season, and I believe that changes. He's going to beat us. I would say the final score of this game will be 31-27. Tampa Bay takes it in Germany. Seattle moves to 4-6 on the season. Week 11 bye. That's okay. Las Vegas Raiders. Um, I think we can beat the Raiders. I think we have a shot against the Raiders. They don't really have any key pieces that I'm worried about. I love Derek Carr, but I don't think he's really enough to keep him going. And I know they got Darren Waller too, Devontae. I don't know who's going to guard Devontae, but I don't think their poor defense is not going to be enough. I think DK is going to have a monster game, and that's what's going to kind of get us over to beat the Raiders. I'm going to say 31-21. Seattle moves to 5-6 on the season. Um, and sorry about that. But then we play the Rams. I don't even think this is a debate. The Rams are gonna blow us out. 5-7. On to the next. Carolina Panthers. I think we're gonna beat the Panthers. We're gonna have a solid shot against the Panthers. They same thing. They haven't really made any moves. Um, Defense is okay. Offense is okay. Honestly, doubt if CMC's playing. I think it's gonna be a hard win. But I mean, I don't think CMC's gonna play. So, uh, we're probably, I don't know what the score can be, probably 24 to 21, somewhere along that range. And we move to 6-7 on the season. Yeah, 6-7. Um, then we play San Fran. Um, I think we're gonna beat San Fran at home. It's probably gonna be a tough game. Really close defensive battle. But I mean, San Fran, normally it's either we sweep them or we just it's either we sweep or we get one game, they get one game. So we're gonna win this one and move to 7 or yeah or 8. I'm starting to forget. Sorry, let me go back. 0-1, 0-2, 1-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 3-5, 4-5, 4-6, 5-6, 5-7, 6-7, 7-7. Okay, 7-7. Sorry about that. Kansas City Chiefs, not even a discussion. We're gonna get our ass kicked. 7-8. New York Jets. I think this will be a win. I think we can beat the Jets. Jets, although they made a lot of pieces in the draft, it's the Jets. Jets are a poverty franchise. Argue me in the comments, they're a poverty franchise, and I will stand by that. 8-8, and then final week, week 18. This will might it says TBD, so it could be a Sunday night football game or a primetime game. This will probably be close. I think it'll be a close game. Um, we're still gonna lose though. I would say 21-17 and move and finish the season at 8-9. Is 8-9 enough to make playoffs this year? In the AFC, no, it is not. But in this poor, weird year of the NFC being terrible, 8-9 is just enough to make playoffs. I'm gonna say that we do squeak in as a 7 seed, but we do nothing with it, and that's when we shit the bed, fire everybody, and tank the whole team. So yeah, that's how I feel about the Seattle Seahawks season. Try to keep this under 15 minutes. Let me know how you guys feel about the Seattle Seahawks season. I don't know, it's a little iffy. It can go either way. We can be really good, or we can literally go 0-17. I think we're gonna go 8-9, make playoffs, but do nothing with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's Pineapple Sway. Peace out.